The Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Anthony Marnell, Executive Director of Octagon Sidear, Derek Cleary, Sal Diamato, and Budweiser. This bud's for you. Metro PCS figured out at Marvel's Iron Fist. The final now. This is the moment from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Time! 5 rounds for the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the... He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 106. Contender in the world, the challenger! And now introducing the champion. 3 losses, 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. Defending on this Tyron, the chosen one!
Hard to fight clean. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Good luck to both of you.
Square Garden venue shift to Las Vegas's T-Mobile Arena. Thompson, the slight favorite at -130, is in white.
And I wonder why he's a favorite. Do you think it's because he
thought maybe Woodley might have closed as the favorite, but Thompson slight
Woodley figured out, and then he believed he figured him out towards the end of the fight. Saying that that Wonder Boy has put on some size.
And he's tall too, so he's tall and bigger.
There's that front leg side kick effortlessly. He slides in with it and sticks you right in the stomach with it.
He will with pressure and power. You can be sure Thompson will be mindful of those. Feint, get Tyron to explode and then counter out the back foot while he's moving backwards. Too darn powerful. Too explosive and too fast. You have...
Well, Thompson is just so well schooled as a striker. It's really...
2 minutes have gone by here and let him force things.
Well, Tyron Woodley he's backing up and he feels the cage touching him. He's not back to the cage like that.
Immediately following and Megan O'Leary, it's on FS1 and streaming live on Fox Sports. It's such a gift that he has, the power and the speed and the athleticism. Really, it puts Wonder Boy in an exact range because he can't go too far forward.
Beautiful movement, especially the sliding away from the blitz.
But Thompson was in and then he was out. Down in the first fight.
Yeah, he's gone high
here, but Woodley will want to set up counters here. This matchup requires patience because of the... Woodley just misses.
Boy, hands down, such an odd style. MMA with. Maybe, but I would say
there's power, so it's scary still.
Definitely scary still, but
at the end of his reach. Okay.
Yeah, you can't wait on him. All right, you got to go first. Right? Back over here, all right? You understand?
Dom, any thoughts on the message from Dean Thomas, Duke Rufus, and the crew? And Woodley could have had more output and didn't. They're trying to get him to have more output, so it's more decided. But it's a different story when you're fighting Wonder Boy and he's standing in front of you.
He's right out of range. He's so far away.
Boy Thompson 85%, and Joe, perhaps to your point in round 1, if you get can to his stomach and his chest, because it's hard to hit him in the head. And if sometimes when you get to the elite levels, Tyron's corner didn't want is him waiting on Wonder Boy. Tyron needs to go now, move forward a little.
I would like to see him use that inside low kick as well.
Round 2. This approach from Woodley doesn't...
He's essentially playing Wonder Boy's game.
Let's look for a takedown too, kiddo. Takedown.
Is that he's utilizing a lot of energy, anticipating things.
Boy's barely sweating out there.
Yeah. He's so comfortable fighting like that.
But he needs more of that. He can do that. It's there for him. But
yeah, it's like he's waiting for things to happen for him.
The more patient he is, the more power Tyron has, and because Wonder Boy's not doing a lot either, other than feints. He's not.
There's that front leg side kick.
I think that would be a good way.
He sneaks that front leg round kick over the front shoulder.
7 in terms of significant strikes landed now through 9.
Happening, but most of what has been happening for Wonder Boy.
Going for a judge if you can't determine a winner.
Front leg side kick again. He hides it right behind the jab.
Since on every opponent he's ever had, you got to give credit to Woodley.
Good kick to the body.
Yes.
By Wonder Boy. There you see that one right hand that you see him land that there.
Believe in your training. All right, we got 3 rounds, and you can do it.
Don't give up real estate you bought, kiddo, okay?
Yes, sir. Wide.
So Ray Thompson takedown. He needs a takedown to help this out. Third round of a possible 5 here. Woodley, the champion. What's funny about Thompson's stance as well is he gives no double leg because he's a single leg, and that's the only way he can get the double is if he pushes up.
Important point. He's got his hands clasped together.
Now he's got it. On for Tyron Woodley here, early round 3. And it has to come from the Thompson to turn his hips, so you have to double. That's what you saw Woodley do there. Very sharp on his.
Defend much against this right hand. Excuse me, left hand.
Right leg trapped. Wonderboy can't go anywhere. So Woodley.
And he still has his hand trapped behind his back.
Man's arm and just shove it behind their back and hold him there. And Woodley's doing this the entire time, but neither is Wonderboy doing anything. So this is tiring trying to stand up with Woodley grinding on top of him. Crowd pops as Thompson gets back to his feet under 3 minutes now to go. Background to begin with, he learned it as the sport started. MMA starting the creation here. Big deep breath for the champion Tyron Woodley. Now how much energy does Woodley have to defend right now? It's just tiring, and now let's see how his defense holds up. Well, you see his stomach control. Ray Thompson.
Get the 2, 3, gotta go! Take it up!
He's going to the body.
I like to see Wonderboy keep going to the body of Woodley, because if he goes... Just over a minute now to go round 3.
Put that straight left to the body, and Tyron's trying to get it back.
Some offense here would help him. Joe, maybe his best strike of the fight right there. Transition, head on the outside, and then he pushes Wonderboy to the fence. That way, when you're striking, because you get a hold of both the legs. When you go for one leg, they slip the...
Landed for Wonderboy at the end of the round.
Good. Listen, grab his arm, too. Grab his arm, too.
The championship rounds here. Round 9 between Boy Thompson for all the welterweight marbles. Thompson again working Woodley to the out. Woodley again with one of his patented flurries. Wonderboy though still hovering around that. So Dom, what's the mentality when a overcommit? Because if you overcommit, somebody's going night-night. They both know. Well, this fight playing out far more deliberately. So that just shows you how quick Wonderboy can be. His defense is looking great if we're talking about striking, because he's not opening up. That's Tyron. Because Tyron's fighting smart. Threatening the takedown really slows.
What's on the line here, and he's being quite cautious as well.
Agreed. Trying to find a window to get inside. It just depends on the big loud noises. Main event recap of all of the action is yours on the FS1 UFC 2. If you're watching in Canada, TSN. So
he's trying to throw that check hook. When you see his right leg forward, you see
hook. That's exactly what you're talking about. That's what you're seeing right there, Joe.
Yeah, and he wants to sneak that right hook in.
Of any damage.
Boy. That one snuck in.
Come on, look for the choke. Let's keep going. You cannot go backwards. That's why he's able to. Let's go. Light him up.
Do you think we see a different approach from Woodley here? I mean, obviously you saw the imperative.
But he's got to make something happen. He's had that one great moment.
Woodley wants a takedown. You heard his corners telling him that, so that's going to limit some of Thompson.
And Woodley's approach.
But this leaves more openings for Thompson. Here. But again, precious seconds continue.
It's just so hard to fight this style of fight. This is what he made his kickboxing career off of. This really had a lot of opportunities to do what he does best.
Why you're not seeing him just go and explode, because Thompson's doing the right thing with that kick.
He's sliding just out of the way of where Woodley can hit him, but
insult, and at least here with 3 minutes and change to go. Yeah. Strikes, he has been the more efficient party.
He's holding him down.
Great point.
I mean, they count in that round.
He's not tired at all, Woodley. And neither is Wonder Boy. I mean, these guys have a lot slick and hard to time. Well, but if you don't set yourself up,
just looking for those openings, just jump towards him.
That left hand and the left high kick.
There it is.
Not much too, as it takes him away from the right hand of Woodley. Well, Dom, would you say at least that Woodley has answered the command of moving forward in his favor? But he's doing what his coach has said. I think he could try some more. He's definitely not going to get tired in 1 minute. So, as he's seen the end of the race.
He's got to be.
Woodley! There it is. He got an uppercut for Woodley. There's the sprint. And he's going to get Woodley the win right here. Exactly this. It's exactly.
Wow.
A big 5th round. Enough to retain his UFC welterweight championship.
Big John moved in, was taking a very close look at them. This is early on. Here's the high kick that lands for Wonder Boy. Close look. There's a right hand double, but Wonder Boy gutted it out, showed incredible heart. That's when Big John was seriously considering stopping the fight right there when he's turned.
Get a real read, and nobody's angry about it. So Woodley and Party, probably not a 10-8 dom in round 5 for Tyron Woodley, but do that. They could make it 10-8. It wasn't dominant enough, I don't think, to warrant that way. I think that Woodley did enough right there towards the end.
To 30% on his significant strikes, 35 out of 100 strikes, 66 to 42 for Woodley. Looking to leave here and still as the undisputed in UFC history. Bet that Stephen Thompson wins it. Donaldson will. LT Network for only $30 period. Wireless figured out.
Rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Derek 7, and Chris Lee scores the contest 48-47. The undisputed UFC 1 Woodley.
Very, very close fight. How nervous were you?
Hard for me to come in close. In the last round, we all know I went out there for the.
Let's take a look at that final flurry. It was about as close at him. You tagged him, and you had him in deep trouble here.
Yeah, you knew I had to get done. I thought I was going to finish him, but, you know, at the end of the day, nothing was surprising. You know, I knew when he was talking about putting on a very close fight, and it's a chess match, man. It's the top 2 guys in the world.
Excellent fight. I loved it. So thank you very much. Tyron Woodley, ladies and gentlemen. I loved the fight. I loved how tactical it was. This was the style.
You know, he's the champion for a reason. But, you know, today, and I just want to thank everybody, all the fans out here. This is why I love to do. This is why I do what I do. To fight the best.
Sorry,
I, you know, got back up, and I'm
confident that you had it.
Yeah, I thought I had it. You know, I thought I threw the better.
Extremely close fight with the best in the world. Congratulations, sir. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
It was a tactical battle, just like the first one. You could try to boo, but if you guys can knock out anybody in the world, and they're both extremely good. So